quite a few challenges for Jesus, especially when he was in the desert for 40 days. And nature can definitely be a little scary and challenging, absolutely, but I don't really think of nature that way. I have a very good relationship with nature, and I think of it as a manner through which God chooses to heal, and we can have a better relationship through God, with God, through nature. My uncle is a recovering alcoholic, and he found his serenity through woodworking, which is very closely related to nature. And whenever I think of that, I think of it as an example of how God chooses to heal through the wilderness. And then when I think about my own relationship with God, the wilderness definitely comes to mind because I found God through nature. For a while when I was younger, I did not believe in God. I was convinced that, since I hadn't gotten some sign, I was waiting for some kind of epiphany to happen. I wanted like 2 words, like "I'm real" from God. And as I'm sure you can guess, I didn't get it. And so I kind of just gave up. And I put my energy into other things, and I'm like, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And there's nothing I can do about it. So when I gave up, I turned to other things, and I found a passion for marine biology. And that is what I want to do with my life. I have this goal of having a positive impact on one of God's most beautiful creations, the ocean, and I want to help to protect it, and I found that passion in nature. And I didn't realize it at first, but that was God revealing himself to me, and his impact on my life was through my passion in marine biology. And I am so thankful that I have that passion and I have that goal, because I think God knew in a way that I'm a very goal-oriented person, and if I don't have a goal, I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't like that feeling, and I'm not okay with that feeling. And so that journey helped me find that passion that gives my life purpose. God gave my life a purpose. And I'm also extremely grateful that it was a journey and not an epiphany like what I was looking for. The way I choose to think of it is, it's like a really hard math problem, and you can't get it, so you turn to the person next to you, and you're like, hey, what's the answer? And they give you the answer, and you're like, great, check, moving on to the next practice problem. You're good. And that's great right then and there, but later down the road when you have a test, you're not going to know how to solve that problem, and you don't have the tools you need. And that's what it would have been like if I got my epiphany from God. I wouldn't have the tools I have now to be able to maintain a good relationship with God and to get through my faith being tested. I now appreciate the saying, everything happens for a reason. I really do believe in it. I believe I didn't get my epiphany for a reason. I believe I experienced God through wilderness and got my passion and my life's purpose for a reason. And I'm so thankful. So, wilderness can be scary, and it's not really something you can control, but it can open doors to something far more beautiful, like a great relationship with God. And it can give you those tools to have a great relationship. And that's something that the journey is well worth.